Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Vikings and the Lions under the lights on Sunday night.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Partner, playing in front of the home crowd. That is something you get when you're the #1 seed. A week off to prepare. Now a playoff game in your building. It's that age-old question. What do you think? Rest versus rust?
Yeah, I think if you ask the coaches, Mike, they would kind of go back and forth, but it is no question. With players, they want that #1 seed, they want that bye, and they want to be sitting on their couch during the wild card round watching everybody else beat each other up. You factor in that rest. You factor in getting your legs back under you and getting some guys back, maybe who were out some previous weeks, and you're playing in front of your home crowd. That's every team's dream to start the season, and it's exactly what we got here.
Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
Winning in the wild card round, certainly an accomplishment that this team should be proud of. But, Mike, if he wants to take his team to the championship round next week, he's going to have to lead by example and play a mistake-free game against a team known for capitalizing on their opponent's mistakes. Yes, you have to be aggressive. You have to be willing to take some risks. But those risks have to be calculated, because if you get reckless against this group, you're going to be flying home, and you're going to be getting ready for the offseason.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. And I don't think it's going to be his last.
The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. On second down, here's McCarthy. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. A hit. And he has lost the football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Once again, it's Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now this time they'll look to throw. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now, faking the give. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. In motion, it's Jefferson. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Lions who have the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Here's 2nd and 2. On a zone read, a give to White. He fumbled the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
And he is going to have a Lions 1st down. I do believe gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Let's go now.
They face 2nd down and 7.
60-6.
They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over
And he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense and running back Rachaad White ready for this next possession. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a...
Oh, he pumps up the football. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
Here we go. On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He'll look to throw. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
They'll run with Gibbs. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. Down a couple of scores now, 16-0, as they want to get going here. Drive starts 1st and 10. And they will bring them down on the other side of midfield. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll go right back. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And the defense has it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. One final throw before the break. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where you see the final score there. Jackson Smith-Njigba, a touchdown catch in the victory. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. We are back at it with the third quarter. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
3rd and 6. Now Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Roll. Here we go,
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Taking off, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
Here's 3rd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
He's going to keep it himself. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
When you're game planning during the week for a mobile quarterback like this, on every down, you have to have somebody to account for him. You can see why here. He's able to escape the pocket, turn into a runner, and he can take every play and make it a big play.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To throw, it's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And he's in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Strong. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. It's 2nd down. They hand it to Gibbs. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
What a run. He brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Goff. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying.
It is brought in the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Campbell. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. This one caught by Mechie. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for third and 3. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. McCarthy going to look to throw again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. To the air once more is McCarthy. He'll find his running back, White. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. First and 10 now from the 36. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
A run here with Gibbs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Hey, check that.
They'll run with Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Lions add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here we go. One final play. He airs this one out looking for Mechie. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown, They have fought till the end, but still will come up short. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion. So it's a win here for the Lions. They are moving on as the #1 seed. The victory means they locked out another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night.